What's up? I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we 21-9 right now. Alright. So I'm using what's his name? Klay Thompson shot. It was working for me in the park, so I guess I'll go with the purple. Brooklyn. What's up, James? What's up, Real Hebrew? Let's get it. Yeah, I'm on an 11-win streak.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, I'm not starting right now.
The Lakers begin the game with the basketball.
LeBron James in a certain position.
Ball
so
to James.
Be a while. I ain't tripping though.
Banks it in for two.
As a team, when you establish.
We know what's coming. Go get them.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 26.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Beasley. Surveys the floor. Beasley. Finds to shoot. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Beasley.
Yeah.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 5. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Here's Rondo with it. Up 5. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. Nets have it. To Josh Hart. Down for McGee. Inside, he scores.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Allen Crabbe. Offensive rebound. Not that time.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Fires the three, cleans it up, JaVale McGee. Here comes the screen. Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Nets have the basketball to Allen Crabbe. To Beasley. Oh, had him going there for a second. There's the toss. Flushes down the slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
It's so good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Come on, bro. Check my messages real quick.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
You're on the island now.
Lock up. Speak up.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Beasley.
Nice.
Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
LeVert with a shot, no good. To Josh Hart. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and a putback slam. They cannot be stopped right now.
Sometimes your opponent is not even in the game from the start. That's the way you run the floor, and you put the pressure on them right away in the first quarter.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Smart tactics. Moves in for the higher percentage shot.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Brooklyn's got it. To Davis. Has a look. Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. on 3. At the buzzer. First quarter in the books with the Lakers in command.
21-5. I missed some good shots in the first quarter. I gotta get used to Klay Thompson's shot.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second.
Yeah, baby, here we go, here we go. Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 26.
Ball.
Number 0.
4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Russell into the front court. Down a bundle. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Lakers ball.
Leave your channel name below. I'm gonna subscribe to
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Russell with it up top. His guys down big. Russell. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Kyle Kuzma. It's a big finish. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
I know a lot of people talk
Nets
a lot
have
of
it.
stuff about Live19, but it's not that bad.
Russell. Over to the right side. To Russell. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Down to 3. Gets a shot up. Off the mark.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Down to Fareed. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Ball brings the rock up court. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Russell. Has a chance. Shot by Russell off the mark. Los Angeles, they have it to James. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys holding the big lead. James to Ball. To Caldwell Pope. For three. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Kyle Kuzma. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
To Russell. Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Ball. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Russell to Allen Crabbe. Count the basket inside.
And for the money Crabbe got, he better be a professional scorer, getting it done the hard way.
LeBron James with the rock. From long range. He engulfed him that time. He's looking for that touch. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report.
The Lakers absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
And that one.
All right, let's do this. Substitutions, Brooklyn. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 26.
Beyond the arc for three. And McGee there for the rebound. Hart. Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee to Beasley. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Inside, he scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
McGee powers it through.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Screen coming. Drive here, but the shot stays out. The drive right to the basket. Rejected by McGee. And the nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Dinwiddie. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Los Angeles has the basketball. Looking to take this all the way. Runner here won't go down. Add 2 points to the board.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Beasley. Working hard on the glass. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed and I want to go home, too. But fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. In the front court comes Rondo. His guy's up by 15. Beasley. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Rondo. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Runner here won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Count it.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
To Josh Hart. Has a chance and strokes it. Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. A lot of contact. No whistle. Hart. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Visit our team website for more details.
To Hollis Jefferson. Oh, he's denied.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Lakers at the controls right now.
Keep the screen, kid.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Beasley. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Josh Hart. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle to Hollis Jefferson. Oh, he blocked it. And that one out of bounds off a net.
Yeah.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Screen coming. Down for McGee. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
It's Brooklyn's ball and a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Lakers have it. Rondo into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. LBJ. And that.
We got this. Let's go. Entering the game for
Russell. Fires the three. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. To Russell. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. To Russell. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Nets have the basketball. Russell. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Shot clock winding down to Davis. Trying to cash in. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys holding the big lead. Down for McGee. Screen coming. Deep left corner. Caldwell Pope. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Lakers ball. JaVale McGee. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Now a three. At the buzzer. Beasley forced that one. Defense was right there.
Yeah, we just got our foot.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Post-game wrap-up. The Lakers were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is
Player of the game.
easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep using this shot. I might change my shot. That Klay Thompson shot is a little slow.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the One's play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson.
Y'all, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, if y'all put y'all channel name down below, I'ma subscribe to y'all. I was using Damian Lillard shot. I don't like Thompson shot. It gotta be fast so I can let it off quick. Winslow's shot was alright. Green shot looked pretty fast. I don't know. The Billy bounce. Billy bounce. Billy bounce. Left, right, check them out.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the once play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to...
just off the 405 freeway in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, between the Laker girls, the purple and gold, all the banners, all the celebs, you better stay focused.
Ed, are you reading my mind right now? There's a reason why I'm late to the game. Those Hollywood parties, nothing better. But let's get it on the court.
No distractions here tonight. Let's do this thing. All right, here we go. And that's...
Start. Let's do it. Entering the game for the Lakers, number 26.
Los Angeles has the basketball.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, I had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Holiday in possession. His team down 9.
Come right.
Curling inside. It's good. And 1.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Lakers at the controls right now. Here's a chance from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Payton, they go down to Davis. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
JaVale McGee. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Rondo. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
New Orleans going to take it up. Holiday to Payton. Screen coming. Payton to Davis. And a throwdown. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Hart to Beasley. Inside, he scores.
It's always those sneaky athletic ones. These guys get you every time. Hashtag team don't sleep.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down a dozen. Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Randall. To Payton. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Fires the 3. That's a forced shot from over Payton. Off the mark. The follow won't go either.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency.
Michael Beasley with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Davis. Rejected by McGee.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Holiday to Davis. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
JaVale McGee. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Goes to the right side. Rondo. He made his first effort, but not that time. Holiday at possession. Down 12. Holiday. Down to Randall. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful. But you don't expect it all the time.
4-3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Peyton. They go down low to Randall. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Great feed. Baseline drive. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
Lets it fly from long range. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. New Orleans will take it up to Davis. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so the Pelicans hold on to the possession. Holiday. Davis. To Holiday. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound comes down to Ball. To Caldwell Pope. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To Holiday. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. He's denied.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. New Orleans has it. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
James. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing the pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 14.
And that'll be...
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Stepping in,
Lonzo Ball with the rock.
6. And number 0, Kyle.
Here comes the screen. Runner's good there.
Betsy, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Payton. Shot clock winding down. Fires the three, and he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Lonzo Ball with the rock.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Kyle Kuzma.
Right. Yep, I got him. Here we go.
To Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
The assist from
Clark with it. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. The drive. Right to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Ball. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. The shot denied by Okafor.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Shot by Okafor. No good. Lonzo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. And they called a foul. Jay was there too late.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. It's Pelicans ball.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Not that time.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Pelicans basketball. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body controls everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Look.
Clark with it. His guy's down big.
Hello.
Gets it in the right corner. And buries it. Hey, they'll take that any day.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Caldwell Pope. For three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Clark with it. He'll run the offense. Over to the right side. Driving right to the basket. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. From 18 feet. At the buzzer. It's good. Just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Subscribe, like, share, whatever.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans have got themselves in the best
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
And that'll be...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Let's go, Rondo.
Lakers ball. Inside, he scores.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Hayden to Holiday. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. Hart. From long range. Can't connect. Hayden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
It's always those sneaky athletic ones. These guys get you every time. Hashtag team don't sleep.
Los Angeles, they have it. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Peyton. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. To Peyton. Trying to cash in. Cleans it up. Around the perimeter. To Peyton.
Oh, I didn't know what to do with the ball.
To Holiday.
Pass.
Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
McGee powers it through.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Here comes the screen. Holiday, knocked loose. JaVale McGee. To Beasley. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Peyton.
You better make it.
Fires the 3. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Hey, watch the screen left.
JaVale McGee goes to the right side.
No, I don't want to do that.
Pelicans have the basketball. Peyton to Holiday. Oh, the slam popped out.
I got ball.
Screen coming. Rondo. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Holiday to Peyton. To Holiday. Curling inside. Rejected by McGee.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Holiday. To Peyton. To Holiday. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Hart. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
New Orleans going to take it up. Peyton to Holiday. Turns and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
I'm on D. Coming left.
To Josh Hart.
Go up, Josh.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
Straight on 3. at the buzzer. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Hell yeah, and one.
Oh, he can't connect. That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Lonzo controls the offense.
Big pick right there.
To James. Ball.
Rotate.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
4-3. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Count that one. And a 4-point trip. Holiday. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one, count it.
It's like practice.
Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Josh Hart. The pass set it all up.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Hayden goes to the left side. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Ball. And the rebound comes down to the Pelicans. New Orleans will take it up to Holiday. To Payton. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Down for McGee. Slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
He gets it.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To James. Hart. Oh!
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And that's...
From the start, let's do it.
Los Angeles has the basketball.
I got you. You got him.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Kyle Kuzma, going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Rondo. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. And that's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Lakers were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans seem to lose their
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fit. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Thank you for tuning in to the stream. I appreciate it. If you put your channel down below, I'm going to subscribe and follow you as well. Straight games and 1 in a row. Let's get it. I think I maxed my 3-point out. I think. No, I thought I did. Hell no. Could put a 2 on there. I'm gonna do it. Put you with the wild fruit. Good like Paul George. Gotta bust up the Grizzlies right quick.
From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. Won by the Lakers. And that...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on up.
Substitutions. Memphis. Subbing in for the Lakers, number 26.
Inside, he scores.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Lakers at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. And the basket good at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. And that one is out.
Oh, they put it out on him. But it looked like my man touched it last.
Hey, double screen.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Dillon Brooks. Lets it fly from long range. Off the iron. No good. Los Angeles, they have it.
Me and you. I'm on. Hey, watch this screen left.
With another basket there.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
He's denied.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Dillon Brooks. Here comes the screen. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Gets it in the left corner.
In the first quarter.
to Beasley. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
Here's a chance from long range. That one also no good. To Josh Hart. Fires the three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Trying to cash in. Parsons' shot won't go down. Oh, blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
First quarter is complete. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Memphis with the rock. Conley. To Luka Doncic. Deep two there. Won't go. And scores.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Conley into the front court. Trailing by 10. Dylan Brooks. Down low Gasol. Rejected by McGee.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His team on top by 8. JaVale McGee to James. Beyond the arc for three. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Across the timeline comes James. It's an 8-point lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Conley into the front court. Down 8. Dylan Brooks. Great pass to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
LBJ with it. Has a look. Shot by James off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
What you got for me?
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Ball. It's good. And one.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Luka Doncic slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
to Ball.
Got ball. Got ball.
Caldwell Pope. For three. Man, that was a tough shot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Conley to Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Stuffs it down with authority.
For Gasol, it all started with his weight. When he first came into the league, he weighed close to 300 pounds. He's lost around 45 to 50 pounds to the age he is right now. And also, he's really carried on the trend of the game. Shooting threes. His first 8 seasons only shot 66 threes. From 2016 to 2018, shot a combined 588 threes. Knocking down that three has been a difference in his game.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Margins 8. Here comes the screen. Doncic. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
It's always those sneaky athletic ones. These guys get you every time. Hashtag team don't sleep.
Lakers ball. Ball. To Kyle Kuzma. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Deep left corner. Ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Runner's good there.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Picked up by Memphis. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Shot won't go.
The game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
James, forgot about me? I'm asking.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Conley to Gasol. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Eric.
Great anticipation. Lonzo Ball, he buries it, creating space with the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Conley to Kyle Anderson. To Gasol, down low. Scores from the post.
Love how he carves out space to get that offensive rebound, but more importantly, watch as he's backpedaling down the court. Marc Gasol is the quarterback of the scheme defensively for this team. He communicates to everybody, in particular the guards. He points out to where screens are. He probably learned that by battling his older brother, Pau, most of the time when they were growing up in Spain.
Conley into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Ball into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Kuzma. cruises inside for two.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Ball with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead to Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper. Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. We've reached the end of the quarter with the Lakers in command.
Yeah.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies are down at halftime and in need of
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
The game was over.
Memphis, they've got it.
Lock up.
Conley.
Here we go. Double team.
To Ball. Oh, he had him there for a second. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down by 15.
See the screen, see it.
Conley.
Good contest.
Conley with a shot, comes up empty. Ball with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter.
You got him.
It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Watch that cutter.
Doncic to Kyle Anderson.
Hands off, get the board.
And it's Kuzma able to clear the rebound. Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Conley to Luka Doncic. Inside, he scores.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball. Has a chance, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Conley in the front court. His guys down big. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Off the assist.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Trying to cash in, it's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Lonzo with it. His guys holding the big lead. In a flash, scores at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Grizzlies ball. Conley to Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Doncic. Curling inside. To Ball. From long range. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Luka Doncic. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Ah, the monster stuff.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
And the finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitute.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions. Memphis. Stepping in for Los Angeles.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Conley into the front court. Down a bundle. Conley to Luka Doncic. Screen coming. Doncic to Conley. Down to Green. Able to convert inside. Ball into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Beasley to Caldwell Pope. JaVale McGee has a look. The rebounds pulled down by the Grizzlies. Memphis with the rock. Conley to Gasol. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get your 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Has a chance, cleans it up, and a putback slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
jumper's good.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lonzo controls the offense.
I got ball. That's me.
Swings it to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Looking to make something happen. Conley. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Goes to the right side. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Caldwell Pope. Screen coming. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Lakers put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scorer. The Grizzlies are no longer suffering through what was a
Player of the game.
easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your girl Crazy Shay, and I'm out.